Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's a special Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Michael Penix and the Atlanta Falcons.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Tua now on first down. They set up the screen. Achane has it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to pass. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side,
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
That one 28 yards on the ground. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Berrios. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Up the middle, Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Wilson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, Huntley flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. Flushed out right. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 7. Here's Huntley. On the slant, he finds Washington. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now Huntley. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Huntley, eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Huntley looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Huntley to throw. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Here's Huntley now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Sanders is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Out of the gun, Huntley. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Huntley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 37 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Huntley working from the gun. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Throwing on 1st down. Huntley. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's Huntley. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on 1st down. Officially a gain of 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready, set. Let's go.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. River Craycraft from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, seeding. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down throw from Huntley. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley, and they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Try to take this home. They'll run. Bust through the tackle. Still fighting for more. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A little costly there. You wipe out the 1st down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Vices, 60 Vices. Ready.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And some strong running. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down. And the Dolphins are going to win the football game. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score.
Devon Achane,
ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch it for Washington. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.